So Abbi, you're doing F1 Academy this year, 5th in the championship with 1 round to go in Texas. How's your season been so far?
Yeah, it's been a tough year, definitely. I think me and the team have been working really hard in improving myself, improving the car. The conditions are a bit different for us. It's been really, really hot going to places like Barcelona. So yeah, it's actually hot this weekend, which is a nice surprise. But yeah, I think we're in a really good position going into Austin, and we can hopefully get a good collection of points.
And what's it been like adjusting to the car? How different is it to W Series?
Yeah, so this car is much lighter, much more nimble, and I prefer the driving style and the technique. I think there's much less room for error, and yeah, I've really enjoyed it, and it's even though we've had again tough times, it's still been a pleasure to be with the team and be in the F1 Academy.
And what's it been like adjusting to tracks like Catalonia and things like that, where maybe you don't know so well? And Texas, of course.
I was lucky enough that actually, because I did race in the W Series, we actually visited them tracks. So it's not been too hard for me. I think maybe more the rookies. It's been quite hard adjusting to the F1 spec tracks, and I think obviously Austin will be a very big thing for the rookies, being the first race on F1. I'm very lucky that I've already had that experience, so I won't have that first F1 race jitters or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, just keeping a level head going into America, and yeah, hopefully we bring back some pots.
And what's it like when you're under the microscope of Formula One, and then it's obviously a lot busier than a regular F1 Academy weekend?
Yeah, I mean, going from Paul Ricard, where we were a standalone event, it was only us, not many spectators, to going to COTA, where it's most likely going to be 400,000 trackside attendances. I'm really looking forward to it. I think that's what makes the event, having all the spectators. So, it makes the race weekend that much more exciting, and speaking to people and having interactions. I'm really looking forward to it, and yeah, I think it's going to be a great weekend and a great experience for everyone.
Is that something you really enjoy, that added pressure of more people paying attention to the championship?
Yeah, well, I think pressure is a privilege at the end of the day. It's only a good thing to have that many eyes watching you, and promoting. Obviously, all the girls in the championship, but promoting females in the sport, I think, is such a big thing, and that's another step in what is happening in today's society. Really pushing females in motorsport, and it's only positive. It will only the 10-year-olds watching it will make that difference, and coming through that the aim at the end of the day is to get the first female Formula One driver, and it's got to be someone that deserves it. And this spotlight that's on females at the moment, it's such a good time to be a female in motorsport, and there's so many more new females coming into the karting paddock because of championships like this.
And do you feel sim racing can have an impact on that as well?
Yeah, I think sim racing, it's karting, sim racing. That's kind of an entry level into the real thing. So, I think it's really important to cover every aspect and open up every opportunity. Whether it's real life racing or sim racing, I think sim racers should get just as much respect.
And are you much of a sim racer yourself? Do you play iRacing or R-Factor 2?
Definitely in COVID, I was a big sim racer, but not so much now. I do it more so for productive purposes with the team at Roden Carlin. I go down to the workshop on their sim. I've got something at home that I go on, but it's much more casual.
And with just 1 round to go, what are you expecting from Texas, and what are your goals in the championship? Do you feel the Constructors' Championship is on your priority list with trying to catch ART?
Yeah, if I'm honest, I think just all around the team just want some results. It's not about having, for me, I've said it. It's not about having, focusing on having a stellar weekend. It's about just putting everything together, and then that will equate to a stellar weekend. I think we've had one thing there, but something missing there. We've not, I've not quite put it together. And it's. I think as long as we put it together, it'll be a great weekend. So yeah, really looking forward to that, and claiming as many points as possible for the team and for myself.
Of course, we're here at Brands at British F4. Have you been following British F4 this year, and what do you make of the championship battle as a whole?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I obviously used to race in the British F4 Championship and rode in Carlin. Obviously, having a few cars here and fight for the championship, I thought I'd come down and show my support. Louis is doing an amazing job this year, as well as all the other his teammates. And yeah, it's a really fun paddock to be in. You know, the BTCC has so many fans, so yeah, really enjoying myself today.
And do you have any drives lined up for next year yet? What's your preference for 2024?
I can't tell anything about. You know, it's all in talks still. It's all under the radar. So just, you know, I'm sure, you know, it'll all come out in due time.
Thanks so much.
No problem.
Thank you. Great to meet you again.
Yeah, no.
And,